Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Morgan Plays. How was that intro? How many people got taken back to grade school or middle school or even high school for some? Today, as the screen says, I think, yeah, as the screen says, we are in Minecraft, the Xbox 360 version. So, for those the youngins out there who have no idea what I'm talking about, Minecraft Bedrock was released in 2018. No, maybe between 2018 and 2020. Um, Before Bedrock, you had Java and you had Xbox 360 and you had PS3, PS4. I think Minecraft was actually on both of those, and that was it. Oh, and Pocket Edition. And now we have all this fancy stuff in Bedrock. And I remember the first time I played Minecraft, I was over at a friend's house, and he was like, dude, you gotta try this game. And I was like, okay. So I headed over to the entertainment center where they had all their gaming stuff. And he was like, no, right here. And he hands me a tablet. And at first I was like, this game is so fucking stupid. But the more I got into it, the more I started to enjoy it. And, well, I've been hooked since. And that was back when Pocket Edition first came out. So, I've been around for a little while now. And some of the best times I ever had growing up was Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. Like, yeah, Bedrock is cool. I'm not going to be leaving Bedrock for Xbox 360. But sometimes it's nice just to take that step back. And so I think um I I had to chew on this for a little while because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've mentioned it a few times over on Tech Talk. My issue being I don't want to have two Minecraft series going on Morgan Plays. But at the same time, Minecraft's just such a good game. And I think it's cool to look where we were and how we are. Kind of like a high school yearbook in block form. But if you have watched Tech Talk at all recently, you'll know that I've been trying to get a working Xbox 360. That hunt has not gone well. But a friend of mine dug through their garage and um sorry, I got distracted by the fucking messages there. The little on-screen tips. Um oh, okay, I can do that. I didn't know that I had stuff installed. Um a friend was digging through their garage and found this and decided to give it to me. Um And all it needed was just a good cleaning. Because it, again, sat in a garage. Oh my god, I forgot about the crafting interface. Oh my god. Nostalgia is real, boys. I fucked that up. But yeah, I would like to go around and get all the 360 achievements. And I would ideally like to be able to beat the Ender Dragon. So I don't know if I keep trying to sprint. I don't know if everything is installed like up to the last 360 update. Um this is the first time I put the game in. So, it's probably not. I gotta stop doing that. I keep trying to run, but run don't do in this. I mean, it does, but it's activated differently. If I... Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, hey, I have beef. Give... Sorry, steak. I don't think it's called steak in newer Minecraft. I'm just gonna yoink this and this. Where do you go? Nowhere I can go currently. Hey, a chest. I don't remember this area. I remember that. But I don't... I think my shit is really out of date. Wow, stairs are used for staircases. Who knew? I don't think that there was a hidden door behind that. Wait, so does... No, it doesn't. That's really weird. So pressing down on the D-pad in Bedrock lets you drop an item. It's B in this, which is strange. But no run do. That looks like a boat. Never mind. Now it just looks like a dick without testicles. Okay. So I gotta stop saying okay, god damn it. Okay. Well fuck you. I thought that was a turtle. But turtle not in this Minecraft. I don't like how it... Help! I don't like how it feels the need to tell you about every fucking block. Like, I get it's for new players and everything like that, but, like, you can tell that's grass. You know? You can tell that that's a leaf. You could tell, unless you're really stupid, that those are trees. Or if you've never seen wood, I guess. In that case, you must be female. I remember one time I built a fish tank, and obviously this was before they added, like, tropical fish. Bye! and I put silverfish in said fish tank. Sopa means loser in Swedish. Well, now I know if a Swedish person calls me a loser. Good to know. Okay, so what I want is seed generation. No, I want to name it first. I'm back. Bitch. I think this was before the censor, right? It was, okay. And for the seed, I'm just gonna do... What modes are there, actually? Just survival? Survival and creative. Okay, we got some wood. We went to the script club and saw a pig. Get off that pole. It's a tree, just a big pole. It's got water and it's got lava. So therefore, it's unique. Like me! Why did that sound like the fucking Rusty's commercial from the Cars movie? And it's unique like me! It's so fucking dumb. I need sheps. Hey, ask and I shall receive. So for now, I guess we're gonna have to bake? Yes, we're gonna bake our house out of dirt. We're gonna have to make our house out of dirt for now. I just remembered that there is coal up there. And coal you use to make torches. That hasn't changed. You guys remember when people used to be like they would build their houses out of like diamond blocks and emerald and gold and all that? And then they would just be like, no, guys, I didn't cheat. I just got really lucky. Not even knowing the fucking rarity of a single item? Ingot? I'm gonna go with ingot. Not knowing the rarity of a single ingot that they used. Like, I knew one girl who I had a crush on, but she was fucking stupid as fuck. And for whatever reason, maybe because she was cute, I refused to see that she was fucking stupid as hell. But anyways, she made a house with a diamond block floor, a emerald block roof, gold walls, cause why not? And oh, glass pane. She used glass pane as if you wanted to see inside of that. Yeah, even at that point, I was like, yeah, you're full of shit, but you're cute, so it's okay. And then she went on to get pregnant and be a whore and all that fun stuff. So, shows to show that she was even dumber than I thought. Because she didn't even know who the dad was. which, yes, I realize happens a lot and it's sad, but this girl, she was that fucking dumb. Although I do hope that she is doing well now. I will say that. She never wronged me in any way. She was just stupid. And if I get the chance, I will tell her that to her face. And you know what? It's my video, so we're gonna make a therapy session out of it, cause we can. So if I see any hate in the comments below, I'll kick you in the nuts. If you don't have nuts, I'll make you grow some and then kick you in them. Pretty sure that's a unique threat, right? In high school, I had a crush on a girl who was, I think it was like 75% deaf. Something like that. And she started. Okay, so it was a friend that I had a crush on. It was her friend who I also had a crush on. But not until after I started going to this club. And the only reason I kept going was because, well, two pretty girls wanted me there, you know, like, how can you say no to that? Especially as a teenager who doesn't really get any attention. Yeah, getting rejected in sign language is a whole new thing. Like, you can get rejected in Spanish and it's still the same thing. No means no. But it is just a whole different ball game. Especially because I'm not good with my hands to begin with. I mean, I've gotten better over the years, but um, I wanted that achievement. Okay, all the rest of you can burn in hell. Um, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Uh, I remember I was on the tangent of, oh, okay. So, yeah, it's a lot different getting rejected in ASL than it is in like speaking language, because I'm not good with my hands for starters. Um, I've gotten better over the years, and I know somebody's gonna turn that into a dirty joke. Go for it. Honestly, I don't care. Um, I'd probably do the same. So I practiced so fucking hard on this sentence, I guess you could call it. And she literally gave me that that one response, which was no. And after that, I stopped going to ASL, and I remember next to nothing from it, which is honestly probably a good thing, because that hurt. That was like I've been rejected millions of times, more times than the average person, I would say. But that one, like, I've been slapped as a form of rejection, and that didn't nearly hurt as much as being rejected in ASL. But she went on to start like a, I don't know if it's like a charity or like an organization or what it is, but word from the grapevine is she's helping hard of hearing or even deaf people to this day, like as a job. So good on her. Um, Also, fuck you. Nah, I could never say that. She was a genuinely sweet girl, and I just can't harbor any malicious feelings towards her. Although I will say, there is one girl in high school. Actually, no, I was in middle school. She was in high school. We were only like a year, maybe a year and a half apart, so it wasn't anything weird. Um, at least it's not weird around here. I don't know about other places, but um, she went to the high school. I was in middle school, and my ma had introduced us to each other. Um, we both had autism, have autism. It doesn't go away, but oh, I forgot about the autosave countdown. That's really weird. Um, we started dating for maybe a month and a half, and we saw each other maybe twice that entire time. Um, but she asked me to this dance, and I was like, sure, why not? You know, and basically, I was used as the safe decoy, so to speak. What? What the fuck? Okay, thanks. As the safe decoy. Um, so where this was, my family has, or part of my one side of my family has lived for generations, and it was a small town where everybody knows everybody. Um, you can't walk out on the street without having your name catcalled or whatever it's called. Is it catcalling? I honestly don't know. Anyways, forgot where I was going with that again. Oh, so her parents knew of my family and knew of me and knew that I was, quote, a good kid. Obviously, they still wanted to meet me and everything like that, but it was a lot less pressure. I will say that. Um, that is one thing small town dating has going for it. Um, Basically, she just used me to be able to get into the dance, and then she danced with some other dude the entire time. And I literally just sat there in the corner doing absolutely nothing for like 2 hours. But Morgan, why did you leave? Because I'm socially awkward as is, and I didn't know what to do in that situation. I still honestly don't. If if that were to happen to me today, I still don't know how I would what I would be supposed to do. You know? Oh, what the fuck? Don't do it! You have so much to live for! Ah! A lot just fucking happened there. Jesus fucking Christ! Ow! Hello, Creeper. Please don't come up here. You will kill me. And of course, I put away all my dirt. I wish I could say that was planned, but nope. Oh, hey, my pickaxe broke. I don't have another one. That is going to be a problem. But no, that was perfect timing. I totally forgot that that hole was there. I think I've been running around doing absolutely nothing for like 10 minutes. I was just telling story after story. There is one relationship that, in particular, I don't like to talk about, but it's for the exact opposite reasons that 99.9% of people expect. Um, it actually went really well. Um, it went really well, and so I used to run an autism support group on an app called Kik, K-I-K. This was before all the creeps and perverts took over. Before that, it was a more or less wholesome place. Like, yeah, you had your troublemakers, but what app doesn't? Fucking Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, they all have their troublemakers. But it's all far and in between. And it was the same there at first. Um, at the time, I wasn't seeing anyone. Um, I didn't even have my eye on anyone. But this girl joined, and her name was Chloe. She lived in the UK, somewhere outside of London, I think. Um, and no, I didn't just dox her. Let me finish the story, and you'll see why. Um, we dated for a long while. I didn't mean to do that. We dated for a long while. She joined, and I was like, "Hey," and she was like, "Hey." I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "What's up?" And that was that at first. It wasn't anything at first. You know, it was literally she just got diagnosed. She had questions. We had answers. That was it. And my intention was to always keep it public. But one morning I woke up to a DM and it was her. And we started talking and really just kind of got to know each other. What the fuck was I? Wood. I remember now. Really just kind of got to know each other, started dating, and I know I've heard it a million times. 17 years old is too old to know what love is. Um, it's too old to, or too young to. Did I say too old originally? 17 is too young to know what love is and what you're doing with your life and all this and that, like, I've heard it all. Someone's gonna point out, like, he goes through emotion like I go through hamburgers. I don't know. And or he goes through emotion like I go through Kleenexes when I have the flu. Yes, that is because I am bipolar and I unintentionally can bipolar my feelings. That's what bipolar is. If you want a full definition, either go ask a psychiatrist or someone with a degree in psychology or Google, really. I don't walk around with the symptoms of bipolar in my mind. In my opinion, that's just not any way to live. If you could call what I do living. More like just barely existing, but I digress. Autism, ADHD, bipolar disorder, PTSD, anxiety, um, sure, there's some that I'm forgetting. Asperger's, that's the type of autism. Even though Asperger's technically isn't a thing anymore because some dude in a fucking lab coat decided it wasn't. Which I still, even to this day, think it's bullshit. It's like you can't just tell people they have this form of something and then tell them that form of something doesn't exist and now they're just all one thing. You know, like when I go to a doctor or when I go. A great example of this actually is a couple years ago. I accidentally stabbed myself. Yes, keyword accidentally. Um, I actually kind of like the way that looks. Um, and obviously I had to go for a wee woo ride, and I was like, just so you guys know, I have Asperger's, and they were like, one one girl kind of caught on pretty quickly. I was like, I have Asperger's, and you could see the gears turning. I was like, autism spectrum, and then it clicked. So, and the way they treated me changed just a touch. They still did a great job. Um, but to alleviate most problems, they would tell me what they're gonna do as they're doing it. You know, because obviously it's not one of those things where you can tell me and wait 10 minutes. I was gushing blood from my leg, but it's just one of those things where, like, even autistic people are different to a degree from other autistic people. I'm not going to be the same as another autistic person. Like Nick, for example. He doesn't have autism, but we're going to use him as an example. Sorry, Nick, but also fuck you. Um, door. That's what I've been trying to do. I keep getting caught up talking. Sorry, guys. It's probably not very exciting watching me just run around with like a chicken with my head cut off. Oh, that is really weird. I get the doors don't stack. That is so strange. I do not like that. Um, but if Nick had autism, again, hypothetically speaking, um, we would have our differences. We could have the exact same thing, Asperger's, and yet be completely different. Because that's just human nature. So going and saying that we're all the same, we're all just on the spectrum, either you're high functioning or you're not, it's just not right. Like, I don't even understand who that helps. Because, frankly, I don't think it helps anyone but the people writing, like, articles and shit like that. They're not the ones that have to. Okay, most of them are not the ones that have to deal with it. This episode has been all over the place, hasn't it? Well, that's ADHD for you. Chicken. Do you one shot with sword? Yes. Okay. So at least that's still the same. Good to know. Holy shit. An hour and a half. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Now I can't fucking do it. There we go. Subscribe if you're new. Gotta go into the old Minecraft YouTuber thing. Subscribe if you're new. Helps us out a lot. Lets us know that we're placing blocks in the right place. Or something. I don't know. Check out w.gg. Use code TabooTots, all one word, all caps, for 10% off of your order. W gets to continue selling a fantastic product. You get a fantastic product, and we get a kickback. So it's a win for everyone. Um, what would happen, just out of curiosity? I don't think that can grow. We'll find out next time. If you enjoyed this and want to see more from me, check out the Morgan Plays playlist where you'll find other games just like this. For example, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, um, as well as plenty of other games. If you want to see me nerd out and go on long rants for no reason and talk about shit that nobody cares about, check out Taboo Tech Talk. And if you like inane, fucking ridiculous bullshit to have playing in the background, check out the podcast playlist. And with all that, I will see you guys in the next one.